Hello, I'm Paul Montague. I'm International Schooling's Global Director of Partnerships. I'm privileged to be in Dubai this weekend with our best teachers from around the world. Cassie is undoubtedly one of those. Cassie, it's a privilege to meet you and spend some time with you. I've heard great things from the parents and the students that you work with. Can you explain a little bit about the subjects that you teach and the grade levels that you teach?
Okay, so I teach English and I teach English from grade 6 to grade 12. And then I also teach career education. And by career education is only grade 8, but mostly English from grade 6 to grade 12.
Perfect. Can you talk to me a little bit about the English syllabus that you're delivering then, please?
Yes, so the English syllabus is actually really good. Especially because we also have students that's the first language is not English. So now when we started the syllabus, especially at the beginning, you have a breakdown of the language, for example. So I feel like the way we start with students, especially those students that first language is not English, we break it down immediately. And then as the modules increases, you see, okay, they develop more, they get exposed more, especially when it comes to grammar, for example, sentence structure, vocabulary. So that for me is really amazing.
So is teaching English then really speaking, listening and reading and writing in the early stages, and then you move more onto English literature as you move through?
Yes, but actually sometimes we exposed to literature even in the beginning. But we mostly start with just the writing, the vocabulary, for example, grammar, sentence structure in the beginning.
Okay, perfect. How long have you been with international schooling?
For 2 years now.
2 years, okay. What made you decide to join international schooling?
So the first thing that made me join international schooling was actually just the diverse culture. For me, that was something that was intriguing and that I actually felt excited about. And also when I got to, especially after the boarding process, getting to know the staff, I think that just made me fall in love with the school because of the amazing staff that you have. The students that they also have is really good. And you get exposed to different cultures, you get exposed to different religions. And that for me is just something completely different in what I experienced in a school that I was picturing.
Perfect. The world is continually changing and we have to learn, unlearn and relearn all sorts of different things. Can you just talk to me a little bit about the continuing professional development that you get within international schooling?
So with international schooling, it's amazing because every Saturday they have workshops. You have growth sessions as well. So the point of you can be, for example, comfortable, but you're growing all the time. There's always something for you to do to where you can grow. And you get to meet different teachers, you get to hear their different experiences as well. And if you're facing a challenge in those meetings, you can actually express it, and there's another teacher that can to assist you. So there's really growth as well, especially with those workshops that we have as well. You really get developed as a teacher. So you don't stay the same, you continually growing.
Absolutely, absolutely. For those teachers who are thinking about joining international schooling, what are the benefits and what have you enjoyed from being part of the international schooling family?
Yes, so especially with international schooling, I think the benefit is really good. And I'm coming from a school where I was teaching face-to-face, and now coming online, especially with international schooling, I can recommend to teachers because that involvement that you get, you feel part of a family, the staff with support, even though it's online, sometimes you would think you're going to be alone, but with international schooling, you're never alone. You have a good support system as well. The student is rewarding. Like you exposed to different students, they bring light and joy to you as well. But the school as well for me, it's really good. I will recommend international school.
Perfect. You made a very, very important point there that with international schooling, you never feel alone.
You never feel.
And we've tried very, very hard to build community with both our teachers and also our students. Yeah. So thank you for everything that you've been doing for us and with us. I know from speaking to the parents and the students that you work with that they're incredibly pleased with the work that you do. You represent us fantastically on a daily basis, and we wouldn't be half of who we are without you working for us. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for this honor. It's honestly a privilege to be here today.
Thank
And to be part of the international schooling family.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.